Nice to see you again.
Like,
I'd like to ask you a few
what would you like?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Aloha Mora. Fine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet mine and my client.
Nice to see you again.
Like,
What do you have for sale?
what are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another try.
Of course it...
Does this mean you've changed your...
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings. While they sit around and hope to be the best, no one sets records by wishing for them. Are you going to try to beat my...
Strong competition?
Go ahead, believe... Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it. I'd say that was acceptable. Getting the hang of this. Now that's more like it. Made it.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition. What do you say? A chance to avenge.
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. 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 I'm getting the hang of this. That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here?
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out.
If you must know, when we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Revelio.
Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Excuse?
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking to myself again, I find myself... Madam Althea Twiddle.
Nice to meet you too.
You know, you might be interested in this. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and
An archaic puzzle.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magic the man was intrigued by. Perhaps you could take a look.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth.
What are you up to now?
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty.
I'd like to ask you about...
Certainly, that...
How long have you been living in Iron?
All of my life, my sister and I were...
I hear there's a goblin mine near here.
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely... Ranrock's loyalist.
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I fancied I could make...
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Thank you for your patronage. It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Who would have thought the butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
What do you have in store for me this time?
won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio.
I won't rest. Why can't I hit you?
You only have Ranrock to blame. Levioso.
I'll look after you.
Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right.
Oh, really?
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
Hello? Well, this is sad. Really, it is.
Potato! Stupid one!
Is that the best? You won't survive this, my young friend.
Potato! Stupid one!
I'll find you. An utterly pitiful man.
Potato! Stupid one!
You're finished. An intruder!
Levioso!
Everything's all right now.
Revelio! Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio! Levioso!
Professor Howard will never believe this.
You will suffer. I was right not to be worried about you.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
make you pay.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop.
I'm curious to know what...
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Feldcroft borders Goblin Country. But some claim that Belgroth and his associates, whatever the case, they're
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of... If you don't believe me, feel free to look about.
What brought you to ownership?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with bees.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Times used to be... There's so much to worry about now. I miss those days.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. Possibly with a wand. No.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Oh, no.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Sebastian. What was he hopeful?
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
He thinks he can help her. Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the god giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do...
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep...
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does. He's no idea the harm. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne?
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense...
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but I must say, I was...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian and his...
I can only hope he realizes the future. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is... I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where... Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A good wizard is a dead wizard. I won't rest. Dead. Someone. Someone there. I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? What's that? Who's there? I won't rest. Dead. No!
You won't get away with that.
You've made your last mistake. I won't. Rather unwise coming back there. No! I won't rest until you're dead.
Defender. Confringo. Incendio.
Let's get this over with.
Expelliarmus.
Little moon, your spell will last off of me. You won't stop me. Pity, not quite.
I confess.
Revelio.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserve...
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be... They didn't even give her...
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her. Which could...
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have...
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was...
Revelio.
The reason lived here was centuries ago. That's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts.
Who? What do you...
The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you, You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Repulsor!
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio! Lumos!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this
Revelio
strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Lumos! Confringo!
Luke, you're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft.
I'm listening.
I think...
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't...
That's true, and I'm still... What I do know is that my ability...
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But...
Understood. Well then. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos!
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't...
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now, did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin...
You did not. Sounds worth looking in.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
The Pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class.
Oh, hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collect.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards.
Trying to put off my stargazing as long as I can. My hands are too cold to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
Amit, where?
Sitting in the storage room beneath the top.
Thank you. Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is...
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to... No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope.
No need to convince me. Let's...
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go, then.
Revelio.
Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit, could I...
Oh,
Where precisely...
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library?
Why are you so...
I suppose because... I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects. They are forever discovering...
Actually, that's all I want.
Oh, very well then. A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio. Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
I think you should do the honor. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic...
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust.
Ah, yes.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
If I'm right, and I do hope I am. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was...
I'm sorry about your mooncock.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against... Oh, my poor Biscuit.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gut...
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus. Oh.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If you do see her and can bring her... Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers. I'd like to ask you about changing...
Of course.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo! Also!
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Revelio.
Glad to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Also!
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Accio.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Descender. Flipendo. Accio. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
See, a switch reset everything. Good to know.
Protego. Accio. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Descendo. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Revelio.
There is not on you now.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Bin bored himself to death with one of his history lectures.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles.
Incredible! Then
Of course. Behold.
oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana. You're my second favourite hero!
Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their minds.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
My father insisted. I struggled with. As the process itself, I realized then.
I, for one, am glad.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret. Ominous swears it was used for the Dark Arts, so he wants nothing to do. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptor...
The Dark Arts do peak.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous...
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had... Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often, I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the script. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.